how come people who are not better than you are charging more money than you? Don't you find this ridiculous? There's a quote from Jay-Z that I really like that goes, "You don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate." And from my experience, that's totally true, because nobody's gonna volunteer to pay you more money. Everybody wants to pay the cheapest prices possible, so nobody's gonna give it to you. You're gonna have to ask for it. You're actually gonna have to demand it. And if I take a wild guess, 95% of you guys out there, me included, are charging less money than we should be charging, less money than the actual value of what we're delivering. And if I ask you, why are you doing this? The reason I think is because you're afraid. And if I ask you why, you're probably going to tell me, I'm afraid the client will think it's too expensive, or they're not going to sign it. Nobody pays those prices around here. But I think that the actual fear inside of you is not the fear that the client will think it's too expensive. It's actually the fear of presenting yourself as a top level performer and making that promise outside, and all the implication, because it takes, a responsibility. When you're charging high prices, you're making a promise. You're saying, I'm excellent, I'm super professional, and I'm gonna deliver on my promise. And maybe you think, I know it's very common, and I feel that too sometimes. Maybe you feel, well, I'm not as good as other people. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe, I'm not gonna be able to do everything as best as other people can. And so you are actually kind of lowering your prices in your mind, in how you see yourself, before you even get a chance to negotiate with the client. And that really, really frustrates me. And actually the other day I came to the conclusion that it's kind of my vision and my mission to try to help you guys out there, to try to muster up the courage to dare and be excellent, and make that promise of, I'm going to be like a top level performer, and I'm gonna actually be worth that price, and I'm gonna raise my prices. And that was actually the reason why we started the new school and created the pricing class. That was why we've created the How Much Should I Charge calculator. And actually, even that's why we've created Prospero, because Prospero is not just a tool to help you create proposals faster and save time. It's a tool that helps you create proposals that look so good that it helps you feel confident in how professional you are, and actually raise your prices, and also helps your client see how professional you are. And I'm making that understanding of, actually I'm not building a productivity tool. I'm building a tool to help you be the best that you can be at your profession, and help you to dare to charge more. That was actually kind of a breakthrough to me this week. And so today I was thinking about the roadmap and what I'm going to do further on, and also on this channel. And that totally is aligned with saying, like, dare to charge more. So that's kind of my mission here, and I usually don't try to make these videos kind of inspirational, and I'm very careful as to tell other people what to do. But this too, I tell this to myself, I'm struggling at the moment too. My current kind of rate is $250 an hour, and I want to raise this to $350 an hour, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling because I don't see other people right next to me who are charging those prices, and I'm afraid the clients won't pay it. So I'm in this struggle right now as well. Maybe not at the position where you are, but I'm also at this struggle, and I want to help understand, how I can push forward and how you can guys push forward, and hopefully all of us will be better at the end. So hope that gives you something to think about over the weekend. The poster that I designed earlier, I'm gonna print this over my wall so I can keep that in mind all the time, and you'll probably be able to order it if you want. I'll put the link in the description if you want to be kind of keep that in mind all the time as well. All right, have a great weekend. I'll catch you next week.